When they hear that, they should switch off the tape recorder and not attempt to go further until they're sure, and you are sure, they've grasped the exercises so far. We're going to begin with readings from the pupil's pamphlet. The idea is that the children can listen to the tape and, at the same time, follow the story in their own copy of the pamphlet. Those who listen to the radio program Listening and Reading will already be used to doing this.
Open your pamphlet at Chapter 1, Out of Control. That's the page with the picture of Jenny and Tim and their dad at the bottom. Every so often you'll have to turn over the page. This noise will tell you when to turn over. Now, are you ready to start reading?
1. Out of Control.
This is Jenny telling the story. I am Jenny Barber, and Tim is my brother. We live in the Fens. The Fens are very flat. There are lots of farms in the Fens. Things grow well there because it is very good land. Long ago, the Fens were under water. Then big drains were made. The drains got the water off the land and into the rivers. Dad's job is to look after the river and the land round it. One day, we were with Dad by the big floodgates. What is it, Dad? Said Tim.
I don't know, Tim,
Said Dad.
It's the man on the motorbike again. He has a map with him.
I saw him on Sunday, said Tim. Down by the big drain,
Well, it's nothing to do with us.
said Dad.
I had better get on. Where are you off to?
Up to the old airfield, I said. Is it going to rain?
I hope not, Jenny.
Said Dad.
Look how high the water level is.
Dad has to control the water level and the drains with the big floodgates. We rode our bikes into Downham and then up to the old airfield. There are no planes flying there now. How about here, Jenny? Said Tim. What is the wind like? Just right, I said. I got the box off my bike. Then I took my new plane from the box. Was it going to fly? I had made the plane myself. It had a radio control. We must start the motor first, I said. When the motor was going, I took the control unit from my pocket. The control unit sends a signal to the plane. This makes the rudder turn. Tim let the plane go. But it did not fly. The control unit did not control the plane. Down it fell. Tim ran and got it. Why won't it work? Said Tim. The radio signal isn't getting to the plane, I said. I pressed the button again. Suddenly, the rudder began to turn. We got the motor going again. Tim let the plane go. At last it was flying. I sent the radio signal from the control unit. The plane went round and round. Let me fly it, said Tim. Tim took the control unit. But the plane went on. Turn it, Tim! Turn it, I said. But it was no good. The plane just went faster and faster. We ran to the bikes and went after the plane. It was flying towards the trees.
They did not know that the man with the motorbike was looking at them. 2. Ram Pandit.
This is Jenny telling the story. We began to look for the plane in the trees. Then we came to a wall round a big house. It must be in there, I said. Tim got up on his bike and had a look over the wall. Get down, Tim. Someone may see you, I said. There is no one living there, he said. Come on, Jenny. We got over the wall and began to look for the plane again. Tim went one way and I went the other. Suddenly I saw the plane. But where was Tim? He was trying to look inside the house. Come on, Tim, I said. I have found the plane. Let's go. No, said Tim. There is a light on inside that room. Tim was right. There was a light in the room. Someone was living there after all. We turned from the window. A man was standing behind us. Now, you read on to the end of the chapter by yourself.
3. RAV1.
This is Jenny telling the story. Ram Pandit and Mr. Turner let us work the computer,
It's very much faster at sums than we are.
said Mr. Turner.
Tim, can you work out this sum?
On the computer, he put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will take me a lot of time to work that one out, said Tim.
Press that button.
Said Ram Pandit to me. 152,399,025. 152,399,025, it said on the computer. Can you ask it anything? Said Tim.
Yes, but it only knows what it has been told.
Said Mr. Turner.
Sometimes we put messages into it. I think there is still one in there.
Mr. Turner pressed another button. Don't forget to lock up when you go out, said the computer. Now, you read on to the end of the chapter by yourself.
4. The gas gun.
This is number 1 telling the story. Number 3 came over from the motorbike and gave me the stolen computer program. My turn had come at last. Now I could begin Plan A. When I got back to the factory, Number 2 let me into the control room. Well, Number 2, I said, now we have the firing program. We can begin Plan A tomorrow.
How do we know it will work?
Said Number 2. I know him, I said. Everything we have stolen from him so far has worked. And that's all there's time for now. Read on by yourself.
Teachers, here's the second part of the program. A simple exercise to improve listening skills. When you come to use this section with your children, it might be helpful if the sentence was already written out on a card or on the blackboard so that they can follow more easily. We've left plenty of space on the tape to enable them to give their answer without switching off the tape recorder.
Now it's puzzle time. A missing word puzzle. Here's what happens. We're going to read a sentence with one word left out. This noise tells you where the word should go in the sentence. We'll give you a clue to the missing word, but then it's up to you to say what the missing word is. Listen hard and see if you can spot the missing word in this sentence.
Jenny went to the airfield to fly her...
And here's the clue. What do you think the missing word is?
Jenny went to the airfield to fly her... plane.
If you said plane, you got the answer right.
Well, teachers, we're ending today's broadcast by playing again all the songs heard in the first 4 television programs. After some of the songs, there's a short exercise based on words heard in the song. And it really is important that these words should be put on the blackboard or on cards.
Now it's time for our songs. You've heard them before. Listen carefully and see if you can learn the words.
Did you see it, Tim? Did you see what it did? Did you see it, Tim? Did you see where it hid? Did you see it in the middle? It was hidden in the middle, in the middle.
Hid, in Tim, and did, and hid.
It's a little, it's a little thing. It's a little thing. It makes everybody sing. It's a little thing to dig, and it isn't very big. No, it isn't very big.
No, it isn't big. It's a little thing to dig. It's a little thing. And it's living with the wind. And it's living with the wind. And it's swimming in the river. And it's living, yes, it's living with the wind.
It's a little, it's a little thing. It's a little, it makes everybody sing. And it isn't, no, it isn't very big.
Listen carefully to these words. Which of them has the is sound you heard in the song? Only some of them do.
Did, Tim, Dad, bad, big.
Why this letter? Why says it? Why it's saying it in many? Why it's saying it in Jenny? Why it's saying it in Jenny?
Why in words so very many?
Why so many, many little why say it? Why should it hurry or scurry? Why should it ever feel sorry?
If you look any day, anywhere, you'll find many more everywhere.
Suddenly you'll see them showing, find them suddenly worth knowing. Very soon you'll start to see why very, very many little whys say E. Yes, many, many, many little whys say E.
Listen carefully to these words. In which ones does why say I? Why doesn't say I in all of them?
Many, sorry, try, any.
Stop around and hear that sound. Stop around and stand your ground. Stuck together from the start. S and T don't like to part. So stop around
And hear that sound.
Stop around
And stand your ground.
Still together, hand in hand. Still together,
Hand in hand, they
stand together. Understand?
You won't understand without an A. Understand at and understand that and understand ram and understand man. And it needs an A to understand pandit. You won't understand without an A. Understand at and understand that and understand ram and understand man. And it needs an A to understand pandit.
It's great to mix, it's great to blend, it's great to team up with a friend. So get together
as a friend. He's a friend to F, he's great with G, and they're free to move together when they're in the groove together. Yes, they're free to move together when they're in the groove together, feeling free.
B's a brother to an R. B's a brother to an R. They are brothers, B and R. They are brothers, yes they are.
T is trendy with an R. We'll try much harder with an R. It only needs a friendly R. A friendly, friendly, trendy little R.
It's great to mix, it's great to blend, it's great to team up with a friend. So get together with a friend.
There are lots of messages we can send if we try to like each other. Find a brother, if we mix the match together. And remember friendly letters which have R for a friend.
With the last of our songs, we come to the end of today's radio broadcast. Do please let us know whether the children enjoy it and how useful you yourself find it.
The next Look and Read radio programme will be broadcast next Friday at the same time, 9:20, and it will cover episodes 5 to 7 of Cloudburst.